Hello guys, Lawlink here, and let's get the elephant out of the room. My thoughts on Resident Evil RE-verse, that's what it's being called. Actually, the name before that showcase has been leaked, so I knew what it was called, and I, it's I'm still taking that in. One moment I'm like excited to try it out if I can get in the closed beta, but on the other hand, I'm like, a death match. Why have I feel like I've seen that before? I'm listen. What I'm hoping is it has a lot of customization, like these builds. Like I'm hoping to like if there's like you can make builds in like that certain game, people would be more inclined to want to look up these kind of builds since they would want an edge or something like that. Now, I'm sure the closed beta isn't going to have like customization for like equipments or something like that or skills because that was the same way with Resistance, both betas, closed and open. Uh, so maybe when the game fully gets released, which it is being paired up with Village, and good news, Village, if you are excited for Resident Evil Village and you're worried that you have to get a PS5 or Xbox Series X or S, or get a really good PC, good news, it's coming on PS4 and Xbox One, so that's good. And it's also cross generation, so that means if you own the PS4 version, you basically own the PS5 version. And if you have the Xbox One version, it's a smart delivery, so you'll be able to play it on your Series S and X. So that's good. I mean, the leaks, basically, the Capcom leak thing showed that it was going to be on PS4 and Xbox One, so that was an inevitability. So yeah, that's good. And yes, it's like Resistance in a sense that it comes with Village. So people already don't like that from what I'm seeing. I don't mind it because I actually want both. I'm actually gonna get Village to begin with, so RE-verse will be basically the topping of the cherry on top of what I'm wanting to get already. So that's very nice. I'm hoping to get the PS5 version because I am probably gonna get the PS5. But I just want to get that out of the way since some of you might be asking, what do you think about it? And what I think about it is, I'm just gonna wait until we get some more gameplay and the beta. All right. Then especially if I could get invited to it, because then I could give my full thoughts on it and how I think about it. And remember, the beta does not. I mean, yes, it looks like it's a finished product, especially when it's coming out so soon. But it doesn't mean that it's gonna completely represent the game. Maybe there'll be more maps, more characters, or more stuff to come, like Resistance, because the closed beta and the open beta were slightly different from each other, but they were both drastically different from what we got from the final product, as there was more customization in the final release. So keep that in mind, okay? So if it looks shitty, let's hope to fuck, let's hope to God that they change it. But that's with that out of the way. Speaking of builds, I have a Daniel build that I think is interesting. It's an Area 2/3 build, but you can whoop ass if you're smart enough in Area 1, so let's jump into it. First skill is up to you. Brutality, I'm using. Wind Up, which is really good. Don't sleep on it. Or Intercept if you want to shitty Mr. X. Second skill is Frenzy. Basically, the name of the game of this build is Synchronize mod. And Synchronize basically affects it can allows you to control up to 4 creatures in view, but you can have a fifth. But okay, so what that means is you can take control of 5 creatures, the one that you're actually controlling, and the others that are mimicking your every move. So 5 creatures basically, and this mod is a lot of fun, especially when you're trying to be friendly. I might do that someday. Do a little dance party. So, Frenzy makes it to where it greatly increases the movement speed of controllable creatures. Now keep in mind, it's controllable creatures, so only the zombies, so lickers and dogs won't be affected by this. So yeah, we're gonna make them fast. If you want to use Ren or Vampire, you can, but Frenzy might be the better choice. Or you could use unnatural selection, since we do have a Nia in this deck. So that's all. This one is completely customizable. This one, on the other hand, I am. I'm still unsure if endurance can affect the other controllable creatures, but from what I've seen, if I can remember when I played this around this mod, synchronized doesn't really give them the stuff. Like, I'm sure they don't get sadist. I should have probably tried that out. I'm 100% sure they don't get endurance, because that would just be near impossible. Not impossible, but just annoying to deal with. And I seriously doubt they'll get invincible. And this is just it's just, why would you ever use this? I mean, I seen a build with this with synchronized mod, so maybe I shouldn't talk shit, because it might be some use. But we're gonna use endurance because it still affects us, and obviously when we die with the creature we're taking control of, the creature stop being controlled. So, you know, keep that in mind. So we're gonna make it to where we don't get killed or knocked back like to fucking oblivion. So, obviously we're using synchronized mod, so that's the point. And we're gonna use remote shell. So remote shells zombies are basically the VX zombie, except they don't pause your bioenergy, and they're strong, and they have a lot of health. But the catch is, you know, you can't. They won't do anything unless you take control of them. But this is where I think this mod shines, since you can probably have a bunch of remote shells. You can basically have a army of remote shells that are tough, basically very tough zombies to take out, and it's gonna be fun if we do manage to get to Area 3, which I highly doubt, but I don't want to say that because we might. For our equipment, we're using health and offensive equipments. So Resilience Scan 3, 2, Razor Claws 3, and Razor Claws 2. So more attack power, while at the same time we have some health to help out with our creatures and ourselves. So for the deck, we're using Zombie, just a regular Zombie, Zombie 2, again, regular Zombie, except we can spawn 2, a Nia, which is the one we want to take control of, because they have a tentacle attack. But if you're using synchronized mod, and you're not taking control of that creature, and you're taking another control of a creature, but it's still like in the synchronized thing, you can actually still press triangle, and it will still do the tentacle attack. So that's actually something to keep in mind. So remember that when you use this creature. And this creature, and I just realized this looks like a vagina. Very funny. But bad humor aside, we're gonna use Lockdown Trap, as I feel like when there's a bunch of creatures chasing at you, I don't think you have the time to look at the floor to see a freaking trap that will lock you in. So Lockdown Trap, enhancing Vapor Berserker, Energy Leech, and Regen. So I don't want to take control of any crawlers. Discount to make them all cheap. This will be 2, 1, 1. Well, this will always be 1 because of efficiency mod creatures. And we have Generator mod small, so we can get some bioenergy deck. So this is good. This is going to be a 3 mod deck, but that's fine because I think this is benefits of being a 3 mod deck. 1 with discount, and these will all be 1 with discount. So 2, and the rest are 1s. So very nice. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna show you one match I already did, and I'm gonna do another match. Hope to fuck that I get to Area 2, because I need to get this video out. And also, that's the point of the build, synchronized mod. That's the biggest strength with this build. And yeah, that's it. See you in the matches.
I have many fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all the fun things that the modern world will offer us. You are welcome.
Why does this place have so many doors? You're embarrassing yourself.
I have killed dozens, many hundreds. And now I must to make novelty locks. My life is trash. Go find the place. There is more fun ahead. Some for me.
Check this out.
The time has come to give in. If that were something you needed, do you think I would tell you? There will be no rest here for your corpse once you are gone. Why do you rush all the time? There is no hurry here. There are glaciers moving faster than you.
The pay stinks and the benefits are lousy, but man, this job's a rush.
Do not fight it. Go into the darkness.
Coming through!
Why did I bother building all of these mechanisms for you if you are going to move so slowly that the tortoise with a lift could overtake you? Okay, you found it. I will not. Bad luck, my friend. Civilization calls for your death, and you resist. Why? What do you have to live for? I have many fun adventures lined up for you. We have death, destruction, disease, all of the fun things that the modern world will offer us.
This'll teach him to make jokes about my name.
Taking out the door.
The pen of fate awaits right in the final line for you. He feels no pain. The perfect machine for this endeavor. Oui, that could be a
I'd
key.
walk away from that. You're a lifesaver.
This really is not a very efficient way of ending your life. But orders are orders. If you live, I shall enter you in tortoise races. But I do not hold much hope of your success there either.
Guys, they're fucked. They're so fucked when they get there area too. I got that Valerie good. I'm so proud of myself of that.
You are
She was
doing
so pissed she
magnificently.
DC'd. What an
Now move
asshole.
on so I can kill you.
Stop being a coward.
Okay, I expected a little less from you, but there are more games to come.
to stop me, the nasty little monkey.
Sometimes it's easiest just to do things yourself. You understand me? Me?
Martin, thanks you. Not seen optimal. Ammo's out. Shocking how well these work.
I will make this harder if you like it. Take a security
Damn
card
it.
and you can go and see
That
what
was
I
a
have
good one,
prepared
not
for
gonna
you
lie.
next.
They threw a wrench into my plans. That easily.
I tremble in fear at your mighty door locking ability. Going through it, man versus
No sin, no regret. Just flesh made into a weapon. You stepped into my game and it swallowed you. It will not spit you out. Wah wah! If luck were not a cheap myth, you would still not have any. Oh goodness, you are so slow! Bad luck, my friend. History will not mark this day. Revolution will not come from cowardice, but from sacrifice.
That was a good play from Martin. Too bad I didn't save the game. Oh man, if it wasn't for that flash baton, my plan was to just get those zombies to do the dirty work for me. Hence why I was behind the table. Oh man, it would have been so cool. Too bad. Oh well. That was a lot of fun. Might play some more of it after I upload the video. Not sure. I have this other game I've been playing a lot lately. Might recommend it. Feel free to ask about it if you're curious. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed this build. And like I said, in every video, well, last video, I upload daily. So, you know, give it a sub if you're interested. Or, you know, if you're a constant viewer, might as well subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Now we turn it up a notch.